Well, hello there! How are you? My name is Solomia, but you can call me Solo, and today I wanted to make a review on a book I read recently. This is A Woman Makes a Plan, written by famous Maye Musk. She is a model, she is a nutritionist, and she is a mother of Elon Musk. But we won't talk about that today. So, I didn't plan to read this book, but I heard so much reviews, bad and good ones. Somebody said it's very boring, somebody said it's inspiring, and I decided to make my own point of view. Андрію, ще одне, подивись, чи працює Wi-Fi, мені треба. Thank you. I went online, found that book and wanted to read maybe 2-3 pages to understand is it really interesting or not. But it was so interesting that I couldn't stop and I read the whole book in 2 or 3 days. And I can say that it's really easy to read because it's not some heavy detective or romance with high feelings and a lot of tears. No, this is a book with a lot of stories of her life. So, in this book I found a lot of advices which I want to share today with you. The first thing that shocked me really is that she moved 8 times during her life, alone with 3 kids. Why she did so? Why she moved so much? She explained this, that she didn't have to do this. She just wanted to find a better life and more opportunities for her children. And you know, this is in some way strange to move so much times, but she did it for her better life and for kids because they wanted more opportunities. So the first thing that I learned from Maye Musk is that you have to relate to the changes or moving to a new place as if it is an adventure. When you have all friends and your job or business at the place, you have everything you need, and you are moving to a new place, or maybe in a different country with another laws, this is really hard. She lived at Africa, then Canada, then USA, and you know it's always a new experience. This is hard, but she wanted it and she did it. And to make it a little bit easier, she related to it as an adventure. And I think this is really good tip for now for Ukrainians, because we have a lot of refugees who went to different regions from their home and a lot of people went abroad to another countries, and this is really hard to do when you have to do it because of the war. It's really hard times for us, but if we take a little bit of this and we will relate to our bad situation like an adventure, I know it's hard to do, but if we do that, it will be easier for us to accept all the bad things in life. I think this is the best thing that we can do for our children. When we are more calm, then they are more calm. Another thing that I loved and learned from Maye Musk is that you have to do first steps yourself at a new place. So when she moved, she had no friends at the new place, she had no job. She didn't sit at home. She was going to different events, to different doctors to ask for new clients for her as a nutritionist. She went to different model agencies and asked for a job as a model. She didn't just wait, she did it herself. And this is really good tip when you are alone at a new place. It's impossible to be alone all the time, and you have to find new friends even when you move to another country. So make your first step, go outside, go to events, find some people maybe with the same interests. When you're making these steps yourself, the world sees what you want and gives you that back. This is good. Another thing is about food. Solve your psychological problems to start eating right. When you have problems with your family, with husband or at the job, you start eating more and you start eating bad food, bad products. We all know that when you have mental problems, they all become problems with your health. And this is really a good tip, because if you solve your mental problems, you will want to eat less, and you don't want to eat your problems. You don't want to eat bad food or bad products. First, take care of your mental health. Another thing that I learned from Maye Musk as a parent is that you don't have to decide everything for your kids. Maye Musk had no time to be a lot with her kids because she had to work a lot. She had different jobs and was alone, she was divorced, and it wasn't just her choice to do so. But she had to, because they had to live somehow, so she had to earn money. But she said that it became very good for kids because she had no time to make a homework with them, to gather all documents, to enter the university, to find some job for them, and they did it themselves, and this is really good. Don't overprotect them, you know. I don't mean about very little kids. I mean when they are growing up, you have to show them that they are responsible for themselves and they are making decisions, not you for them. This is about me. Sometimes I'm trying to make more protections that they need. And this is bad for kids because they have to find their way, they have to try something, yes, they have to make mistakes. The last thing, but I think the best about this book is that when you are reading it, you feel a calm confidence and optimistic way of thinking of Maye Musk. You know, we all have stress and problems in our life, but when you read this, you understand that your relation to that problems are the key to your better life. When you can choose how you react and how you solve the problems. When you read it, you just feel in your body that you are relaxed. So I wish all of you to feel the same. I hope you felt what I wanted to tell you, and maybe you found some interesting and maybe useful tips for you and you can try it in your life. This video became like inspirational speech. So thank you really for watching me and my video. I hope I wasn't boring at all. Did you read this book? If yes, please write in comments what do you think about that. Did you felt the same way as I did? Please write down and I can read, and it's really interesting. See you next episode, so bye bye. And by the way, if you can support Ukraine and you can donate some money or something else, I left a link in the description with a big foundation of Serhiy Pritula, and you can just go there and find how you can be useful for Ukraine and to help us to win in this war. Thank you.